Is any of you active?
Yes, hi. Hi, this is Sarwas.
Yes, and we're
Hi,
the vessel.
hi. How are you, everybody? Now,
Hi, this is Zahin.
hello, Mr. Zahin. How are you?
I'm great,
Yeah.
sir.
For a second there, we were thinking that we were just by ourselves here.
No, we're just following the lead.
No, it's not lead. Look, maybe it was a minor miscommunication. I wanted to have a group study and want to learn a little bit more about each other. I mean, we're gonna pretty much have a long, 7 to 8 months journey. So it's
Okay.
better to have a little bit knowledge about each other so that way we can work better at it. That's the whole idea behind it. Uh, I know Reza Bhai is from here. We both are from Florida. Uh, uh, so this is pretty much going to be a class session, not a mentoring session. It's just group study. We wanted to have each other input on a class method. So that way, different people can put a different input and we just learn from each other.
Okay.
And
So,
also,
and
if
you,
possible, we can make our group also.
right,
Right.
right.
So, in a group, how many people, how many members are going to be in one group, like each group?
Well, as of right now, the count of the class shows 20 people. So I'm thinking maybe five in each group, maybe four groups. I mean, anything more than 5 people, it might be a little bit more crowded. But then
Mhm.
again, we're not going to be the last person to make that call. But I'm just assuming because I'm seeing 20 people, 19, 20 people, so 4 to 5 people per group.
That sounds
Given
good.
the number of people continuing after the 14 days, right?
Right. So that might be another thing
What
because
was
a
that?
lot of
Okay.
I'm confused. What was that about 14 days? Sorry.
lot of the people a lot of time they drops out after the
Oh, okay,
14 days.
okay. I got it. So, when you, I'm just trying to understand. Let's say we created the groups, right?
Hmm.
So how we are going to connect, like what time, like I don't know. I'm working, so I'm only available in the evening or in the weekends in the morning.
All of
So
us, we all have full-time jobs. Some
yeah.
of us has multiple jobs. So yeah, we I mean we are plan because the way Jahidul Bhai gonna start doing the classes. I don't know if you guys remember yesterday he mentioned that class gonna be from 7 to 10, but
Yeah.
sometime the class might start 2 hours earlier, so it might be from 5 to 10. Uh, but that will be only 2 days. The other days, we might be able to do some group study. It doesn't have to be a 3 to 5 hours length. It might be 1 to 2 hours. But something that my focus is I want to do it for at least 3 days maybe. Because the way Jahid Bhai, I seen some of his previous videos. The way that he teaches is different. There's a lot of work to be covered. There is a lot of things need to be read and learn and search, and this is not something he just gonna pretty much give us the theory of it. Then you have to pretty much understand the line by line of it.
Yeah.
Do you understand what it just he just gonna give you, okay, for an example, I'm just looking at class number 13. He just put down a skill data type. Now, he might, go through those data types, one or twice, but we're not gonna be able to remember that just by he's talking about it for 5 to 10 minutes. We have to learn and need to learn about the methodic way about how can we focus on those.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, group study, a lot of time, just like any group study, different people will have different inputs. I might say something that could be wrong. Maybe I'm getting it from a wrong source, or maybe I didn't read it properly, and you might be able to correct me, or Reza might be going to be able to correct me. So those are the right way. So group study is so everybody can bring something to the table, and everybody teaches each other. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that really sounds amazing, and it's going to help each other.
Right, right. That's the whole idea. Now, And the reason I wanted to start it from the day one because look, we are not young. Let's just focus it. If we got into it, I don't have a plan B. I want to do this. This is what I want to do. So I'm just gonna focus myself in it, and I'm gonna try to. That's why I push Reza by Reza, but let's go start. After the class, I reached out to him right away. So I want to push myself, and hopefully, I want to have you guys be with me too.
Yeah,
That's the
appreciate
main goal.
that you took the initiative.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear
Yes.
you.
Yes, my name is Rafuel. Just wanted to give you. Have you guys ever taken a course with Jahidul in the past?
No.
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 Okay, so
I did.
so speaking from experience, this is the third time I'm in a course with Jahidul, right? So not to
Me
say that
too.
I'm a bad student, but I've actually, when I first initially took the course, I went through halfway the course, and then family circumstances came up in my life, and I had to drop out of the course.
Was it
Um,
Q automation or something else?
no, it was this exact same course.
Okay.
And this time around, my third time, and the second time around, similar situation, because the course is so extensive. One thing people will fail to realize is that the classes are just classes. The amount of work that actually needs to be put in is after the class, right? Um, and I do believe that these group study sessions, if you do formulate a solid team, that's how you're gonna make it to the finish line. Um, so just to give you guys some insight of what like expectations need to be set from the very beginning, right? And from my personal experience, I've been through at least 60 plus students that have been in 2 sessions with Jahidul, and I've have a good idea of how things start to play out as the class progresses, right? Um, so initially, what you're seeing, like since yesterday's class, that's the real classes. So like once you start getting into very technical related things, you'll see that, if you do not keep up with his pace, nor do you do the study on the back end, it's going to be very hard for you to maintain the pace at which he is going at, right? And the reason why I'll tell you this is because, mind you, you are in a position right now where you're condensing anywhere between 4 to 5 years worth of material within 6 months, right? 6 to 8 months. Um, the good thing about it, it's you're going to be able to retain a lot of information a lot quicker because you're learning as you go, right? Whereas if you were in a school setting, you learn it, then you do a new subject, and it's like a bunch of other things, right? Um, so the benefit is you're going to be learning a lot of material very quickly. Downside is if you start missing certain things, you're going to have to keep moving on, right? And because it's like when you learn CSS, next session you're at HTML, next session you're learning SQL, and then you're on Java, right? And so it's like you're not going to have enough appropriate time to master every particular topic. However, just having the general framework and understanding of each topic is what's necessary. Um, do you guys have any questions in regards to how do you guys see the process? Because I could really give you a good idea of how Jahid will teach.
I want to share something. I was with a different school, and I know, like, I'm not saying that I know everything, but I have some idea about coding, Java, Selenium, and everything. And I went through the Udemy courses too, so they're really helpful. But when I spoke to Jahid, he said that don't don't see the Udemy course now. Just follow the class. So I'm not sure. I mean, we need to clarify this, but it's really helpful. I
Yes.
tried so
Yes.
many
So
YouTube videos.
I'm sorry. So Udemy courses, like if you want to start, if you want to start with something with this automation thing, Udemy is not a good thing because they'll throw. I mean, if you're fresh, I mean, you don't have an IT background, you won't know what a test case is, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, their terms are different. So I mean, if I'm starting with Jahidu, it's better over here because he's starting from scratch. He's giving like real life examples and all that, and then he's defining the the keywords. But in Udemy, they're gonna throw uh, like technical terms, and that's what gets me all the time.
Yeah,
Hello.
even though it's technical, but it's really helpful. But I think we should talk to
Yes.
him, and if he should suggest to do that, you can go ahead and see. It's really helpful.
Hello.
Then
Yeah.
at the same, oh, sorry, yeah, you came back.
Yeah. Apologies. I lost connection for a bit. But just to reiterate in regards to that question you just asked about utilizing other material, I actually had this discussion with Jahidul a couple months back, actually. Um, One thing I'll tell you is Jahidul's developed a closed loop system. He's created a system where your eyes shouldn't be prying outside of any material outside of what he provides, right? Um, and the reason why I'll tell you this is because ultimately, at the very end, you have to understand that Jahidul is the one that's going to be putting you in a position where you're going to go into the job market, correct? He knows the questions, he knows the answers, he knows all the things that will come up during an interview, right? Um, and what you'll realize is, yes, Udemy, all of these particular uh, extracurricular classes you can take, they're going to give you an expansive amount of information, but a majority of which will never be utilized in the actual field. Does that make sense? Um, and so, like, the reason why
Yes.
I specifically decide to stick with Jahidul is because it's not about knowing everything. Because at the end of the day, you won't know everything, right? It's more about knowing things from start to finish in the order that you need to know it and building upon it, right? And then ultimately having that focused knowledge in the areas where you know those questions are going to come up on, right? Because at the end of the day, when you do end up getting a job, let's say, or whatever it is, you, there's only going to be a particular amount of skill sets they expect you to utilize on a day-to-day basis, right? So we're going to be learning, for example, CSS, HTML, JSON, API integrations. We're going to be learning so many things from start to finish, but how much of that is actually going to be used in the workforce? Very little. But the reason why he's curating this type of environment where we know all of this is because the questions, and this is what he was speaking about in yesterday's class, is you have to know the verbiage. You have to know the language that, tech people communicate in. Does that make sense? So if someone's
Yeah,
asking you what RTM is and you have no clue, then clearly they know you took a boot camp and you just kind of like are trying to figure your way out, right? Um, so certain words, verbiage, language, the way people communicate amongst each other in the tech community is very particular. And Jahidul wants us to be able to behave and understand and communicate effectively with these particular words, right?
Through
And
these
knowing
mentoring sessions.
Yeah.
knowing the in-depth meaning behind each individual word that we're utilizing, right? And you'll see the infrastructure Jahidul has created is phenomenal because every single class, the resources are actually on your assignment tab, right? If you go through your the actual LMS, the learning management system he's created, all the actual verbiage, the PDF files, the whatever material you need, it's actually there. You can just click on the link and it'll take you there, right?
yes. Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
see it.
that's just a little bit of the input I wanted to give because I've experienced it myself and I realized like I used to do what you guys are potentially thinking about, which is like, hey, let me just jump on YouTube really quick and figure this thing out, and let me just you know uh, go on Udemy and figure this out, which is great. You can definitely utilize that as your resources at some point, but don't jump onto those resources before you see the resources that Jahidul provides first.
Yeah,
Does that
exactly.
make sense?
So what, from my perspective, I feel like whatever he has provided, I feel like once
It's
you guys
sufficient.
finish that, like once you have finished that, like you could study 14 hours a day. It'll take you 14 or more hours a day to just finish what he has provided us. And once you finish that, then you could go out and look for other resources. But I feel like his resources matter a lot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because his resources are catered specifically for the classes that he's teaching and the material he'll be covering, right? So,
Hmm.
like, I remember like halfway through his session last time, like, I just hate textbook reading, right? So I was googling things. I'm like, okay, let me just find the what this vocabulary word means, what that vocabulary word means. Oh, he said this. Let me look it up, right? Um, and I realized if I just took a moment to just sit there and read the 20 pages he sent, every single thing has been addressed point by point, right? And I did that was my negligence, right? I refused to look at it because it was just a bulky 20-page read. Instead, I wanted to just like hear someone talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Um, um, but the thing is, like,
And he
you
is
have to be able to.
forbidden. He is forbidden to memorize any of it. I'm not sure how to retain 20 pages of material,
Hmm. That's another thing that I
but
learned later on with Jahidul is, especially when he is teaching class, you should not be writing anything, nor should you be trying to do what he's doing. Does that make sense? So, like,
Hmm.
mm,
as you progress through class, you're supposed to realize, like, he'll do live coding, he'll do live, things that will like show you how to go through a certain process, whether that be API integrations, things of that nature. Do not try to do that at the same time. And he always would yell at me because of that. Because as he's doing it, I would be doing it myself, right? So like he's putting in these codes, I'm putting in the code myself. Like, oh, let me try it, and then he could sense it. He's like, Raf, like you're clearly not paying attention because you're too busy and caught up with certain like brackets and here and things
eh,
like that when you should be focused on what I am writing and why I'm writing it the way I'm writing, right? So highly encourage that. So whenever he's teaching class, just sit there and just be tuned in and no writing and no note taking because everything, mind you, just observe everything and all the notes that he takes on his little like screen or whatever, all of that gets provided to you at the end anyways, right? So you can literally
right.
watch the whole video for another 3 hours after the fact and then take your notes. Does that make sense?